Hi, welcome back to the Listening Lounge, the podcast about music for those who care. I'm your host, Julian. Last week, we looked into one of the pivotal albums of rock and roll, Boston. Now we're going to move on to our next album, Master of Puppets by Metallica. If you know this album, you know that today is going to be interesting. It is metal, and if you're thinking, oh, what's the difference between metal and rock? I will gladly tell you. While rock is rooted in blues and earlier folk rock, resulting in slower and simpler rhythms, metal music is influenced by faster-moving songs, distorted guitar riffs, and darker, grimmer lyrics, originally pioneered by bands like Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin. These ideas also mean that metal usually has more aggressive guitar and more complex, faster drumming. This album came out in 1986 as Metallica's third studio album. The first two albums are really good as well, but I think this album was their breakout album, if you will. Let's dive in. The first song is called Battery, and it's one of my personal favorites off the entire album. This song starts off with a guitar that not only sets the song in motion, but lays it all out for the rest of the album. That was long, so I'm going to go back and so I'm going to go back just so we can listen to that intro again. I love how they find a way to incorporate the beginning guitar with the main guitar riff that goes through the whole song. There are repeats of the verse chorus, but I want you to listen to this guitar solo. Now, I know that was kind of long, but that guitar combined with the fast-paced drumming makes for a great song all around. If you particularly like the drumming in this song and the next, there's another band called Mastodon, and their drummer is one of my favorites just because of his complex arrangements and his playing style. The second song on the album is one of their most famous songs in their entire musical career. Now, you may recognize it if you watch Stranger Things. This is the song that Eddie plays in the Upside Down in Season 4. This is Master of Puppets. Me, personally, this guitar riff is single-handedly one of the greatest of all time. And that intro, their guitarist knew what he was doing. And then there's another guitar solo that I'm about to play for you, and I really want you to pay attention to the combination of guitar and drums. I really like their use of acoustic guitar to then build up into faster paced electric. And honestly, this entire song from start to finish is incredible. When I said that metal focused on darker and grimmer lyrics, I wasn't kidding. The singer has lyrics for this song such as "Dedicated to How I'm Killing You" and "Master of Puppets, I'm Pulling Your Strings, Twisting Your Mind and Smashing Your Dreams." Most metal follows dark stories and lyrics such as this song. There's another guitar solo in here, but I want to move on because this song by itself is 8 minutes long, and if I get stuck talking about it, we may not get to the rest of the album. This next song is actually one that I hadn't listened to before maybe 2 weeks ago, and it's already become one of my favorites off of the album. It's got a long title, but nevertheless, this is The Thing That Should Not Be. Now, I know that was long, and in case you couldn't tell, the clips from this album are going to be longer because they take a while to get going. And honestly, this song doesn't have much more to offer than that, so I'm going to move on. The next song on the track list is called Welcome Home, and then in parentheses, Sanitarium. Now, no disrespect to Master of Puppets, but in my personal opinion, this song outranks it. I like the intro and chorus to Master of Puppets, obviously, but for this song, I like how in the chorus, the guitar riff just suddenly changes, and the intro really just sets up the song nicely. This song is commenting on the turmoil that mental health care was in at that time. These are just some of the lyrics from the song. Just labeled mentally deranged, assuring me that I'm insane, and they think our heads are in their hands. As I said, metal mostly follows dark stories, but as you can see, the reality around us can be quite dark and grim as well. Now I want you to listen to this guitar solo because of its clean transition from the chorus to verse riff. And since I don't have anything else to say about this one, let's move on. Next up, Disposable Heroes. this song is actually about war. Now, I'm not sure which war it would be speaking on since all the major wars that were taking place in this time period didn't involve the US. But they got their negative thoughts where they could, I guess. And since there was already a small guitar solo in that clip that I played for you, and this song isn't one that I really like, we're just gonna go to the next track. Honestly, this next song isn't good either in my opinion, but here we go. This is Leper Messiah.
1, 2.
Here's something you may find interesting. The term leper messiah means a savior or leader who is broken, shunned, or flawed. This song is mostly telling a story of basically that, a flawed leader taking action in a broken world. And with that, here's a guitar solo. On to the last two songs, starting with Orion. It's different from the rest because it's instrumental, but I think it just really showcases their talents more. And since there's no lyrics to discuss for this song, I'm actually just going to play you it in its entirety. Now that I think about it, that was actually only half of the song, and I'm not going to play you the rest because it's 8 minutes long, and I don't think that you want to sit there for all that. So, the next song we will be reviewing is called Damage Inc., or Damage Incorporated. And since I really don't like the guitar solo in this song, we're gonna skip over it. Well, that's it for Master of Puppets by Metallica. All in all, this was a really solid album, and it holds up against the test of time. Special thanks to my friend DJ for helping me out with the audio. Hopefully you listen in next time.